If you are trying to make extra money from home, this video is for you. Many people think you need a big audience, lots of time, or even some special skills. But with how to make a second income from home online, you can actually start much faster than you might think. Make sure you watch until the end because this video is going to help you create a new stream of income and avoid the mistakes a lot of beginners often make. So before we get started, can I ask one small favour? If you like what I do here, can you please hit the subscribe button? That keeps me energized to bring you more content. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Let's begin with number one, which is to offer AI content creation services to small businesses. If you want to make a second income from home with AI, one of the best options right now is by offering AI content creation services to small businesses. If you think that small businesses already have enough content, then think again. This is usually not the case because many local businesses out there are actually struggling to post regularly on their social media channels. They're struggling with writing emails, creating blog posts, or even just updating their website on a regular basis. So you can actually step in and help them. If you want to help solve that particular problem, you can use AI tools to actually create content faster and offer it as a paid service. So if you are looking for businesses that really do need help, you can focus on businesses like gymnasiums, salons, restaurants, estate agents, cafes, dentists, local shops, coaches, and even tradespeople, because many of these kind of businesses really need content for their business, but they often just don't have the time to actually make it for themselves. So if you can help a business stay visible online, help them get more leads for their business, help them attract more customers, help them drive more sales, if you can do any of these kind of things, there is a very good chance that they will actually pay for that support every month. So let's now talk about social media content because this is one of the easiest services to offer to small businesses. So if you want to create Instagram posts and reels, Facebook captions, even LinkedIn updates, or even just TikTok clips and ideas, you can use AI tools like ChatGPT and Gemini to generate really good content ideas and first drafts, and this only takes a few minutes. If you really want to improve the quality of your written content with AI, you can use tools like Grammarly to fix the grammar. You can use an app like Canva to create graphics and visuals, and you can use the free version. Canva has lots of templates that you can actually edit and customize for any kind of business or brands that you are working with. So you can use Canva with the free version. And you can use an app like later.com to actually schedule content to go out in advance as well. So if you are working with a local cafe, for example, you can create posts about new drinks. It could be seasonal offers. It could be behind the scenes videos. It could even be customer reviews and even special events. All of these kind of things will work very well. Now, if you are helping a gymnasium, you can create exercise and workout tips. It could be content about client success stories. It could even be content about diet and nutritional advice. And also class reminders is a good option as well. So if you can create, say, a month's worth of content in just a few hours or a single afternoon using AI, that can become a very valuable service for many busy business owners out there. So let me walk you through it. If you want to offer some blog writing services, for example, because many small businesses out there actually want more organic traffic from Google, but they often just don't know how to write it in a way that is optimized for SEO to attract that free organic traffic. So if you want to create a blog post, you can actually use ChatGPT or Gemini to actually write an outline that is SEO optimized and just write a first draft and generate some good title ideas using the AI. Now, if you want to find some good blog topics to actually attract that traffic with Google, you can use Google Trends. Google Trends will show you the search interest over time for any given keyword or any given topic in any country. So that's a really good way to actually see whether something's on an incline or on a decline. You can also use a tool called Answer the Public. Answer the Public will give you the search, will tell you what people are actually searching for and asking on Google and on YouTube and on other social networks as well. So you can find the exact questions that people are asking for on Google with Answer the Public. And Ubersuggest is another keyword research tool you can use as well, which will give you the same kind of information. Or you can just use the Google search autocomplete bar on Google to see what people are already searching for on Google to get some ideas for your blog content. So if you are writing for a dentist, for example, you can actually create articles about teeth whitening. It could be braces, you could even write about dental implants, or just common oral health questions. So there's a variety of different topics you could do for a dentist. Now, if you are writing for an estate agent, as another example, you can actually create content about first-time buyers. It could be mortgage tips, it could even be home staging, or just moving advice. There's lots of different things you can write about for an estate agent, and you can even ask the AI as well to give you some ideas that you can write about for an estate agent or a dentist. If you can actually help a business owner answer some common customer questions through their blog content, you can actually help them get more website visitors in the process and help them to build that trust with potential customers as well. And this can help them to generate more leads. So if you struggle with the design, AI can make content creation much easier because you do not need advanced design skills to create anything helpful or anything useful. You don't need any technical skills. If you want to make graphics or flyers or even just story posts or menus or even brochures or email banners, you can use Canva because it already has lots of pre-built and ready to go templates that you can just edit, customize and change for any kind of business. So that's how you can get around that. Canva is a really good option to use with the free version. And there is a paid version as well, which will give you even more features. So if you want to create images for posts, you can use DALL-E, Adobe Firefly or Midjourney or even Leonardo AI to create visuals that actually fit the brand. So if you want a more customized image for the brand, you want to be using a tool like DALL-E or Midjourney to create these really customized graphics that might be a better fit for the brands that you are working with. So if you think your designs look a bit too plain, you can look at similar businesses on Instagram. You can go to Facebook or even on Pinterest and actually study the types of colors, the layouts and the fonts that they are using and get some ideas. If you can create a small sample pack with say 5 to 6 graphics, 1 or 2 flyers and 1 or 2 menu designs, you can then just show businesses out there exactly what they would receive if they were to hire from you. So you always want to do a little bit extra as well. So another thing that you can do is to offer email marketing content, because many small businesses collect customer emails but they never actually send anything very useful. So if you want to help businesses stay connected with their customers, you can create welcome emails. It can be special offers, it can be monthly newsletters, abandoned cart emails, and even appointment reminders as well. So if you are using ChatGPT, you can actually draft the content very quickly and then just use an autoresponder like MailChimp, ConvertKit, or even Brevo or Klaviyo to actually design and schedule the emails as well. So if you are helping a beauty salon as an example, you can send emails about discounts. It could be about new treatments or even just seasonal packages. If you are working with an online e-commerce store, you can send emails about new products. It could be customer reviews and even just limited time offers. All of these things will help the business to actually drive more sales. So if you can help a business stay in touch with its current customers, you can actually create repeat business for that owner, for that business, and give the owner a good reason to keep paying for your service. So another step that you can actually take is learning how to package your services, because small businesses often prefer simple monthly plans instead of one-off jobs. If you want to make your offer easier to sell, you can create a basic package with say 12 to 20 social media posts, 4 to 5 graphics, 1 or 2 SEO optimized blog posts, and 1 or 2 email newsletters every month. Now, if you want to charge more, you can actually add short form video content, because this is going to really help businesses. You could add website updates or even just extra graphics as well. If you are a bit unsure what kind of price to charge, you can actually look at similar services on Fiverr.com or even Upwork and peopleperhour.com. These are well-known freelancing websites to see what other freelancers are actually offering in this kind of area. Now, if you can create clear packages with simple pricing, then business owners are more likely to understand the value that you are offering and say yes to taking you on and hiring you. So let me tell you about 1 or 2 mistakes that stops a lot of people from actually getting clients, because this is where a lot of beginners often lose their confidence. If you think you need a perfect website, years of experience or expensive software before you start, that can actually stop you from taking action. So if you want to get started very quickly, you want to just get moving and just create 3 or 4 sample projects for some fake businesses. Using Canva, you can use ChatGPT and even Google Documents as well, and you can use all of these for free. If you could just build 1 sample for a cafe, 1 or 2 for a gym, and 1 for an estate agent, you will already have something to show some potential clients about what you can actually do and how you could actually help them. Now, if you are ready to find your first customer, you can contact local businesses through Instagram, you can do Facebook, you can use email, or even just LinkedIn, and just offer a free sample post or a free content audit in the process. You want to offer something for free to try and get yourself in the door. Now, if you can just show business owners how your content can save them time and help them to attract more customers, help them get more leads, and just get more business for them, you have a much better chance of actually turning that into a monthly income. Let's now move on to number 2, which is to start an AI-powered print-on-demand business. If you want to make a second income from home using AI, another good option is by starting an AI-powered print-on-demand business. If you think that you need to buy some stock, store some products, or just pack orders yourself, then think again. Print on demand actually removes most of this because products are only actually printed when someone actually places an order. So if you want to sell things like t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, tote bags, posters, phone cases, or even notebooks, you can actually use websites like Printiful, Printify, Gelato, Redbubble, Teespring, and Etsy. So if you can create simple designs that fit a specific niche, you can build a store without spending much money up front. If you are looking for some ideas, you can just focus on things like pet lovers, gym fans, it could be teachers, nurses, gardeners, gamers, footballing fans, or just small business owners, because niche products are usually easier to actually sell than very general designs. So let's talk about how to actually come up with design ideas, because many people get stuck at the very start. If you want to find ideas that people already like, you can actually look and do some research at Etsy, Redbubble, or even Amazon merchandise, Pinterest, and TikTok to see what types of products are actually trending right now. And I recommend that you do that. If you want to spot some opportunities, you can search for phrases like funny gym shirts, or dog mug mum, or dog mum mug, or even teacher gifts, or travel hoodie, or just motivational wall art. So just type some of those kind of phrases in and it will give you some ideas. So if you can find some products with lots of reviews, favorites, or even comments, that is a good sign. And that is usually a sign that there is an existing demand. If you want to create your own version, you can actually use ChatGPT to help generate some slogans, some quotes, or even some niche ideas as well. Now, if you can combine a specific audience with a specific message, it actually becomes easier to create products that feel more personal and more useful. So let me walk you through it. If you want to create designs, because you do not need any advanced design skills at all to actually get started. If you want to make text-based t-shirts, mugs, or posters, you can actually use Canva with the free version because it already has lots of ready-made templates, fonts, icons, and design elements inside that you can use. Now, if you want more unique artwork and you want to niche down a bit more, you can actually use tools like DALL-E or Midjourney or Leonardo AI. These are some good AI tools, or even Adobe Firefly, to create illustrations based on prompts that you actually give it. So if you want to create a design for dog owners, for example, you can use prompts like minimal black line drawing of a golden retriever with some playful text. So there's a simple example that you could actually use and model. If you think your designs look a bit too crowded, you could just keep it simple with one image, one short phrase, and some easy to read fonts. Now, if you create just 5 to 10 designs in one niche, you already have more than enough to start testing some products. Now, if you struggle with choosing which products to actually sell, it is usually a bit easier to start with products that already sell very well. If you want to keep things very simple, you can actually start with t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, tote bags, and even posters, because these kind of items are some of the most common products on Etsy and print-on-demand websites in general. Now, if you want to connect your products to a specific season, you can make Christmas mugs. It could be Halloween shirts. It could even be Mother's Day gifts and cards, or even Father's Day cards as well, or just things like back to school designs. So if you can create seasonal products very early, you actually have a better chance of getting some traffic before demand becomes too competitive. If you want to see what is actually popular, you can use Google Trends and Pinterest Trends to actually look at what people are searching for throughout the year. So I recommend that you use both Google Trends and Pinterest Trends. So another thing that you can do is to create better product listings, because many people out there upload products without thinking about the titles, the descriptions, and even the keywords. So you can actually do a better version of this. If you want more people to find your products on Etsy, for example, you can use ChatGPT to help write titles and descriptions that include the exact phrases that buyers are searching for on Google. And you can use Answer the Public to do the keyword research to help you do this. So if you want to improve keywords, you can use eRank, Marmalade, Everbee, or even just Etsy search suggestions to see what people type into the search bar. If you are selling a gym t-shirt, you can include phrases like funny gym shirt, fitness gifts, or even workout t-shirt or gym lover top, so phrases like that. If you can match your titles and tags to what people are already actually searching for, your products have a much better chance of actually appearing in the search results. So another step that you can take is building traffic, because products do not usually sell if nobody actually sees them. If you want more people to visit your store, you can use Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, because visual products often perform really well on these channels. If you want to create Pinterest pins, you can use Canva to make some simple images, and Tailwind to actually schedule the content. Now, if you are using TikTok, you can show your design process, trending products, packaging mock-ups, or just gift ideas for different occasions. If you can post regularly and focus on one niche, you actually give yourself a better chance of building an audience that likes your products. If you want to test what actually works, you can post different types of products and just see which ones get the most clicks and the most saves. So let me tell you about one of the biggest mistakes that people make, because this often stops them from making any sales. If you think that you need hundreds of products before you actually start, that can waste a lot of time, because it's usually better to focus on just one niche and just test a small number of ideas at the first. If you want better results over time, you can create, say, 10 products around one audience instead of creating random designs for lots of different groups. If you can then study what actually sells and improve your designs as you go along and update your keywords and actually add some new products slowly, you can actually build a stronger web store over time. Now, if you are ready to start this week or as soon as you want, you can create a free Etsy shop. You can just connect it to Printify or Printful and design 5 or 6 products in Canva using the free version, and then just publish them in one niche. If you can stay consistent with this kind of business and just keep improving, print on demand powered by AI can become a very useful second income stream from home. Wow, that's it for this one. Now, if you're serious about building your online business and creating new income streams online, take the next step now. Click the link below in the description or in the top pinned comment, where you can find some free guides and free resources to help you get started right away with starting an online business and creating new income streams. These free resources will teach you step by step how to create a successful online business and help you to create new online income streams. So I know these will be very helpful for you as well. So don't wait, take action today. You can go and click the link below in the description and start your journey right now. And thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for new videos. It really does energize me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.